What's good today to go?
Go to probably Boston. Here it is, a modelo. Let me open your shit real quick.
Damn, I'm on low carbs though. You don't have anything else?
Let me say yeah.
Call me IP! Call me IP! Hey, saluden a Titi. Alright. Are you gonna drink it? Finish the drink it. Shit in there. I think it's like, why doesn't it fuck it? I don't like how like
That's
when
how
it
it
gets
gets.
thick. I know, but like, isn't it crazy how like the shit doesn't freeze?
Are you gonna drink that modelo?
I'm not.
Just pretend.
Alright. My fucking aunt is here.
Which one?
Well, you don't know her. It's like her and a bunch of her daughters, and like they're all at my mom's house.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah.
Then
Fuck.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, this is like fucking
Heavy lit. What's up? Like, you finally came to the show.
It's gonna be casual, like not even.
I know, but it's not, I'm not used to being recorded. That's the thing. All right, so our first, this will be what everything.
Isn't it crazy how like just because the camera's looking at us, like
right,
you feel
we
different.
Feel different, yeah.
But it's like nothing. Like it's really nothing. It's just a camera, you know. You don't even have to put the video.
You know, we didn't even do a proper intro. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
So here's the intro. All right, what's up, people? We finally got the Fat John on the show. He's been, you know, strict with
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate,
yeah.
All right.
So basically, Marlon's interviewing me because of Andrew Tate. I've been listening to him like a shit ton.
Yeah.
And basically, everything. I'm like, I agree with 97% of the stuff he says.
Okay.
Like 97.
Yeah. 97.
Yeah. Have you watched any of his videos?
I only seen that one video that you showed me.
Oh, you gotta see more.
It was pretty cool.
It's addicting to me.
Yeah, no.
But he just like, he doesn't attack women. He just says it how it is. And then like obviously, you know, in this generation of society, women, they're gonna get offended.
Right.
Like everybody gets offended for everything nowadays. He talks, you know, for the majority of men. Mm-hmm. You know, he says he's like that last warrior, which is kind of true because nobody shows like the masculinity that he, you know, expresses on all these podcasts.
Like, what's the 3% that you don't agree on?
You know, the way when he's like, bitch this, bitch that. Like, you can, you know, he can do it. Dude, look at him. He has a high status.
Right.
That's
status,
how he's English and American. You feel silly talking on camera.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is. You feel silly.
Yeah. We've been talking about doing a podcast for like the longest time, and now that I'm finally moving,
and then this is probably like the furthest we've gone.
Yeah, right. And I'm going to California, and then you're gonna probably head to
Who knows what I'm
Florida,
doing?
wherever the fuck are you going?
Who knows what I'm doing? And I don't know. I'm not giving myself like any like, you know, limits. Honestly, I'm looking. I've been like looking at jobs, other states, preferably like Vegas or Washington D.C. Right. That's where Jesus is my friend. And it's just I'm ready to start a new life, and I know like what that comes with. You know, I'm obviously gonna have to leave my kids, which is not gonna be the easiest thing, but I think it's just something for the best because there's no point of being in a relationship living with somebody that's just toxic all the time.
Right.
It's always arguments. You know, the kids gotta see it. It's not, you know, and plus I feel like it's, you know, better for the mother to stay with the kids than the father because, you know, mothers are more nurturing.
More nurturing, yeah. That's true.
What about you? Do you think men and this is another topic on Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Do you think men and women are equal?
Men and women are equal. No. So there's that one from that one video that you showed me. There are certain things that I think a man should do, and there's certain things I think a woman should do.
Exactly. So no. So they're not.
So, I mean, equal as human beings, like. Yeah, to do different jobs, who's gonna be a mechanic, a woman or
yeah, exactly,
right?
So I feel like
there are more guy mechanics, and maybe there's for a reason for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. And no, I feel like we're not equal. Men, you know, I'm not saying, you know, we're probably a lot stronger. We're more like business oriented, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You know, like all these not CEOs, like owners of companies, you see mostly men. You know, obviously you see women, but most of them are men. And like Tay says, you know, like I'm kind of just going by what he said, but it's true because I can't like I'm not the stuff that I'm gonna say. It's gonna match with what he says because I agree 100%.
Because and this is like the first person you actually pay attention to in YouTube. Out of all YouTubers and stuff,
he's motivated me a lot.
So he kind of like woke you up in a sense, or like you like wow, like, this guy's
exactly.
Really
dude. I've been going to the gym and eating on the way cleaner side. You know, I munch on like a one mozzarella stick at night here and there or whatever. Yeah. But I've got my whole diet's different. This is probably like the first like actual beer I've had in like 2 weeks.
Wow, that's good.
No, like the energy he gives off is very addicting.
That's good.
I mean, if it makes sense.
What do you say is like BDE going on there, or is it like big dick energy, or
that might be big dick energy, but it's also it's got a lot to do with masculinity, which doesn't really exist no more. You see a bunch of goody two shoes, especially on YouTube. A lot of guys, they don't go to like that extent that he does. He says it how it is, and like that's that. A lot of guys try to like cover it up, like because they don't want to get canceled, this and that.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like a lot of people need to hear what he has to say. It's true, He's definitely on a different level because he has all this money and he's like fucking 6'5", whatever.
Is he 6'5"?
He's tall, yeah.
He's an MMA fighter.
And like he even says he's like, he made an example of when, like, let's say if him and another guy sit down, the guy's gonna obviously feel some type of way because he knows that this guy, that him, Andrew Tate, could fuck him up, fuck his bitch, because he's tall, he has money, and basically that's it.
What, is he good looking?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's not a bad looking guy, dude.
Right,
and like I feel like maybe it's not even like the looks on him; it's just the way he comes off. He's straightforward and he knows what he wants and he gets it out and that's it, And
it's funny that majority of women are gonna be like, fuck that, I do not fuck with a guy like that. But there are the small percentage that it's all a numbers game. All the
I bet you, probably on camera, but behind the scenes it's probably different.
Right, because people are different when there's a camera on them, right? So
like girls, bro. The girls are like they're an interesting species.
How many women you think that they talk all this shit like, oh, he won't get to me, like, and then when he does get to them, like, how many women
maybe
you think they'll break?
Maybe like 90% of women, but also like
you think
there's been podcasts.
There wouldn't be women that will hold their ground and be like, fuck that, I don't fuck with Andrew Tate.
No, they're definitely. I'm not saying like no, 100%.
He's not gonna get all of them.
No, like it's all a numbers game too, But he obviously can probably get like his numbers are higher than fucking the standard guy like me and you.
Right, yeah.
And no, 100%. But like even excuse me, there's been some podcasts where like women interview him and they agree.
Yeah.
They'll put up an argument, but then when he spits the facts at them, they'll be like, all right, it makes sense,
Wow, okay.
They know.
So he's able to change their mind.
Yeah. They end up agreeing. Like, the way that I feel like the reason women don't agree 100%, like just give in, is because the way he comes off, he's too strong, too machismo and all that. Which
machismo as in English?
Machismo, in a way, it sounds like more disrespectful than what it really is. The way he says it.
No. But what's the English term for machismo? It's
I don't even know.
Fuck, man. So we're gonna talk about like what are signs in the dating stage of when you first meet a chick, you guys hook up, whatever. Like, what do you think are the signs to know like she's definitely got other? Yeah, she a thought.
Yeah.
Or a hoe and has other guys. Like she's talking to and shit.
Number one, probably when they dress like a hoe. Because if I'm gonna go on a date or like and she's gonna wear something,
it'll give off an impression, whatever.
Exactly.
She's wearing, right? Just like if you go fucking bummy, like fucking dirty.
Exactly.
They're gonna obviously think, oh, this guy's disgusting, right?
Exactly. And why does she want all those eyes on her?
Yeah.
It says stuff immediately to me personally.
Right. Okay.
She's always on her phone.
Like Snapchat. Her personal Snapchat her stories.
Yeah, she's always
about her.
She's exactly. Yeah, that too. Yeah,
but maybe this will help the guys who are.
Yeah, a lot of Instagram followers, follows a lot of guys. Has a lot of friends. I don't want to bitch with a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah. And then you can especially like you can get an idea of what type of like it's people say this all the time, like whoever they hang out with is kind of who they are.
Yeah.
So you get an idea, like,
exactly.
if you meet a chick and then her friend's a fucking major ass hoe, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
What makes me think that is bitch ain't, you know?
No, 100%. Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, like, if it's a weekend and you hit her up and she takes, like, until the next day to hit you up, I mean, that's another good sign.
Fucking hoe.
Yeah.
If she doesn't, it's 2022, dude.
Right.
If she doesn't respond within, I'll give it the first hour, she's definitely not interested.
Yeah.
Or there's somebody more interesting.
Right.
So,
because for me, I suck at texting. Like, literally, someone texts me and I take, or you text me and I take.
But you're probably that, like, low percentage of people left, because how many people are on social media nowadays?
Everyone.
You're probably the only person I know that doesn't text back as fast. But you've always been like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even on social media like Instagram, TikTok, or none of that shit anymore. Snapchat, the most, but I mean, I'm like a bad texter.
Yeah.
But anyways, when a chick is taking forever, it's like it gives you a clue. You gotta be like, use your what is it?
Instinct.
Yeah. Or your intuition or whatever.
Or just common sense.
Okay.
Just common sense. I mean, some people are just really stupid, though. Some guys,
yeah,
they're really stupid. They don't know.
Yeah, that sucks.
There's been times where, like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say names, but friends, like, they tell me about a chick and like what this chick did. And in my head, I'm like, this chick was fucking somebody, or she's fucking somebody, like, while talking to you, like, you know, she's either getting fucked or talking. I don't know. Yeah, 100%. Oh.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Yeah. Like,
and not only that, dude. Like, the older, as I got older throughout my whole life, I've noticed how women. I've kind of studied women in a way, you could say. Just because I've known so many. I've had friends, family. Selena's friends.
Right.
And I just seen how women are. My baby mama.
No, baby mama. Yeah, right. Shout out to our baby mamas. If you're gonna have a kid in this world, my people.
Make sure it's with
at least a mother who's gonna be there. A woman, not a bitch. All right, a woman that's gonna be a great mom to your kids, because it pays at the end. You could be a great dad, and then she could be a great mom, and even though you guys ain't together,
don't get a fucking hoe pregnant, because that shit's. I mean, I'm
right.
Fuck! I've just seen videos of it. It's fucking horrendous.
I've seen people. I've seen stories. I've been in conflicts where like the baby daddy ain't shit, and then
imagine having a whole ass BM and then you're paying child support.
Yeah, that's the ones you gotta watch out for. Honestly, I think child support
stupid.
It's stupid.
Favors women.
Well, I think it's not a good system, because it screws over the good fathers. Yeah. Fathers who are still there emotionally and supportively,
which is a lot of guys. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but
right. But there are some bad fathers out there, like
100%.
Who don't emotionally or fucking financially, they don't even call their kids. Like I grew up not really with a great attachment to my stepdad and my father, so it's like
exactly.
Right, yeah.
You could tell it by first hand. But I agree. I have big dreams.
Right.
I have ambition.
Good.
I have ambition.
Yeah,
she doesn't have the same ambition as I do.
Right.
And that's where we don't see eye to eye most of the time. She does. She's comfortable where she is, and not talking back. You you can be comfortable with where you are. A lot of people are. The majority of people.
Yeah, but you don't want to be comfortable.
No, I personally don't want to be comfortable, because I want me to be. How do I say this? I want to be the best form I can be.
Right.
I want to have, I like eating what I like to eat. I like eating, good. I like having nice stuff. I'm not buying like $1,000 shoes and all this, but I like having nice stuff. And I know it takes hard work. Right. And, I'm willing to basically, do whatever it takes to, get what I want. And I feel like that's a good mindset to have.
Would you want to get out of this 9-to-5 type of shit one day?
I do, one day, yeah. But my 9 to 5, basically, I put in the hours, I make okay money, but I still, do side jobs. I do landscaping, jungle roll with my brother.
There you go.
But
that's
it's not
life, right?
Yeah, it's not something I'm like ambitious for. I just know it's gonna make me money.
Right.
Right now, what I want to do is I want to get my real estate license, and hopefully, do something with that. Probably buy some more property, rental properties, to have some cash flow coming in, because the 9 to 5, it's all right, but it's not something I want to do for the rest of my life. It's just, it's a little different for certain people. I wasn't born into money, or I had to learn everything on my own, how the whole financial system works.
Yeah.
So it's a little harder for me, But not making excuses, I'm still going to do it. Regardless of what I got to do, I'm going to do it.
Until you land that opportunity, right?
Yeah. Because I want to have the nice cars. I want to have a big-ass house. I want to have a...
Right.
I want to have a GTR. I want to have a freaking,
fucking badass car.
Yeah,
dude.
I do. Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Right.
But I feel like you have to be, different from the majority of the people, because if it was easy, everybody would have it. Everybody would do it.
Right.
Just like working out.
Yeah, no, another thing, dude. Like, you remember when I told you, I went through the agency and then I started that warehouse job?
Yeah.
A part of me did not feel... I don't know. It just felt so weird seeing because you know how...
Yeah, you feel like a robot.
Robot, yeah, but like, it's, you know how, you're doing your side thing, independent contracting, right? Once you become an independent contractor, it's like...
It's a little different.
Right, when I was doing my cargo van, just moving around shit. So when I became back to a W2? W2 worker, and I'm there at the warehouse, and I don't want to be that asshole that makes it seem like, oh, I'm better than everyone. No, but it's just like...
No, you
going back...
Your mindset is bigger. It's bigger and more open.
Right, going back, dude. I was looking at everyone, and then I was... And then we're talking about rules, and then they're talking about, you need to start steel toe boots by the end of this day. They gave us a date to be, started wearing regular suits. But dude, I looked at everyone, and they're like so serious about it, and I'm like, fuck, I feel like a piece of shit because like I don't want to fucking talk down on them for their taking their job so serious. But I was there like, I'm not gonna be here for a while. Like,
I know, no,
but I sound like a douche saying it.
Exactly, and I know where you're coming from because, our whole life we've been working like 9 to 5s. So we come from a family that works 9 to 5s. But the thing is too that I've took into consideration is that you can't always feel bad for the way you think. You just if that's how you think, that's how it is, and do something about it. Because let's say like for example, Elon Musk if he felt bad for all his workers, he wouldn't have what he has today.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
And I honestly, I'm still like looking for what I really am. I'm not even gonna say passionate because honestly, I don't think that has anything to do with making a lot of money. You don't need to be passionate about certain things to do. You think of like, and this is another example Andrew Tate made. He said, you think the guy that owns the concrete plant is passionate about concrete? No, he doesn't want to fuck it. He doesn't care about the concrete. You think he's fucking petting the concrete at night? No, he knows that's what makes money, so that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, right.
And I have a few things.
But there are some people out there who are really passionate about what they do. Like
exactly. And there's nothing wrong because if we didn't have those people, maybe we still need people working at malls, at restaurants.
Right.
You still need those people
because that's what moves America, right?
Yeah,
it's the smaller people that are moving America. that work for these big corporations.
You gotta think outside the box though if you want to do more than that. Right. Because at the end of the day, it's not that hard to get a job. So you just gotta think outside of that. If you want, it depends on the person though. It depends what you want. And no, honestly, dude, before I was even listening to Andrew Tate, I was like mad sluggish. I'm like, I was lazy, but I snapped out of it. Like now, like, dude, I've been hitting the gym 4 days. I did 4 days this week. I'm going tomorrow, and my parents get married tomorrow. I'm still going tomorrow. I went 4 days last week.
You went fucking 4 days? That's good. I mean, like, I'm like struggling because going through long COVID and shit. Like, but 4 days, that's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
at this age for us, because I'm like,
it's hard. It's hard.
It's really super hard.
Yeah, don't. If you're young, be the best you can be because the older you get, it doesn't get any easier. For some people, it doesn't affect them. But I mean, dude, I don't know. Maybe because I drive trucks too.
Maybe because we've been eating bad so fucking long. Like, it's caught up to us. You know what's crazy? Like, how these older people, like the 50-year-olds right now, like, some of them are still drinking. I don't want to be at that age, and drinking at 50 years old. Because
I want to be drinking about wine in my mansion. That's what I want.
Right. I mean, you want to...
Or champagne.
But I don't want to make it a fucking weekend thing to, like, when we're, like, 45 and still drinking every fucking weekend. Like, right now, we could drink... I don't know, because you like to drink a lot, right?
Yep. And I just went to the
doctor. You're not saying you're an alcoholic.
They told me to...
And that concludes our podcast that took over a year to actually edit and post because of procrastination, mostly excuses. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Whoever reviewed my video, I appreciate it. Just drop a little like. One of the regrets I have is going out this night. Contracted long COVID to this day, never recovered. Appreciate your health. Good night.